The Havilah Show. We inspire you.
Hello viewers.
Hello fans.
Don't miss your No One inspirational TV show.
The Havilah Show.
This week the Havilah Show.
Where we bring to you great achievers.
To inspire you.
The Havilah Show, a place to inspire you.
Educate you.
Entertain you.
Report from our correspondent. If I can achieve it, you also can achieve it.
So join us this Saturday.
On Facebook and on YouTube.
The Havilah Show.
The Havilah Show.
We inspire you.
We inspire you.
The Havilah Show. We inspire you.
This week on
The Havilah Show.
The beat goes on and on. It's your boy Jet in the building. We'll play it on and on. Mastercraft. On and on. Hey. Oh, 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 oh. Hey. Make my own no spoil. I run you back. Make my own no loss. Most of you see it as a deformed, the belly. Leave it up. It has saved me and my marriage. Because the only men that most women look for are the six-pack men. Me, I don't have six-pack. I only have one pack for my wife. There are women, there are ladies that see me. Oh, he's good. He's a very good MC. But immediately they see the belly, he's just an ordinary guy. And there we go. There are times I'm like, how come when I do events, but I don't see ladies like come, oh, can I have your number? They don't come. My wife's mind is at rest. She knows I can't cheat on her. Because God has made me the way He fits her and helps her blood pressure. You're gonna go to school. You're gonna have a job. No, I'm not gonna. I will go to school. And I will make sure I get a job. But your own Ghana, I'm not gonna Ghana. If they pronounce your name 2-3 times, they won't be angry with you anyhow. And know what I'm saying? Me? If I enter grocery store, ni magin be by you. Oh, I'm proud of my language. I experienced jam. I wrote jam like 3 times. WAEC 3 times. GCE 3 times. At a point, they wanted to send me t-shirts. I love WAEC. You know, it's a normal thing. I'm used to it. But thank God I graduated, microbiology from Lagos State University.
The Havilah Show.
This week on
The Havilah Show.
The beat goes on and on. It's your boy Jed in the building. We'll play it on and on. Master on and on. Hey. Make my own no spoil. Make my own no loss. Most of you see it as a deformed, the belly is, leave it up. It has saved me and my marriage. Because the only men that most women look for are the 6-pack men. Me, I don't have 6-pack. I only have 1 pack for my wife. There are ladies that see me, oh, he's good. He's a very good MC. But immediately they see the belly, he's just an ordinary guy. And there we go. There are times I'm like, how come when I do events, but I don't see ladies like come, oh, can I have your number? They don't come. My wife's mind is at rest. She knows I can't cheat on her. Because God has made me the way He fits her and helps her blood pressure. You're gonna go to school. You're gonna have a job. No, I'm not gonna. I will go to school. And I will make sure I get a job. But your own Ghana, I'm not gonna Ghana. If they pronounce your name 2-3 times, they won't be angry with you anyhow. I know what I'm saying. Me? If I enter grocery store, ni magin be by you. Oh, I'm proud of my language. I experienced jam. I wrote jam like 3 times. WAEC 3 times. GCE 3 times. At a point, they wanted to send me t-shirts. I love WAEC. You know, it's a normal thing. I'm used to it. But thank God I graduated, microbiology from Lagos State University.
The Havilah Show.
Wow. Drums roll. Welcome again to your number 1 inspirational TV show, The Havilah Show. Live here on this platform you're watching us from. My name is OJ and I am excited. I'm so excited today because we have a special guest, Mr. Oluwatosin Jedi Ayo. He's an amazing award-winning comedian. He's an amazing inspiration to so many people all over the world. Today, let us welcome our special guest on your show, on your number 1 inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show numero uno show, where we inspire you. He's going to talk about a lot. He's going to talk about and tell us so much about how he started, his challenges, how he overcame the challenges, how he's going to inspire us basically. And so today, ladies and gentlemen, join us today as we welcome our guest. Drums roll. You're welcome, sir. Good to see you. I'm good. I'm fine.
Nice.
So,
thanks for all the accolades.
all the accolades to God and to the God Almighty.
How are
So
you?
I'm fine. I'm good. So to start with, on the show, the Havilah Show, it's an inspirational show where we inspire our viewers. We let them know if we bring great achievers on the show, and they share their experiences, tell us how they started, how they got to this level, step by step, practical steps. So it's going to help a lot of us watching, and so we can be inspired by you. So to start with, so tell us your name and tell us how you started. So who is Mr. Oluwatosin Jedi Ayo?
This is him. I am me. I am him that you mentioned. You
Dumb.
understand? Yeah. Yes, it is me, Oluwatosin Jedi Ayo. Jedi from the name Jedidiah, which simply means the love of the Lord. Oluwatosin is my first name. Ayo is for my last name. This is
Yep.
me, a stand-up comedian, a musical art, an actor, a businessman, and as well an entrepreneur. Just a bit of everything, as God has blessed me. So,
Mm.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
So how did you
Thank you.
start?
Thanks for having me on your platform.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, boss. Yeah. Now to start, how did you start comedy? How did you start? And I know you sing and you have short videos. So how did you start music and comedy?
Music has always been my number one from time. I mean, as far back as 91, I've been playing the drums. And then around 95, 96, I started doing more of the vocal, which is singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was around 99, 2000 that I broke into comedy and built a
Mm.
career from there. So comedy actually gave me the face that people knew
Mm.
as a brand. You
Mm.
understand? And while having that face, I've explored in my own little way other gifts, which is music and quite a number
Mm.
of other things. So
Mm.
yeah, that is it. And comedy happened to be something that, okay, from my young age, I've always loved to be in environments where people are happy. I always love to
Mm.
make people happy. So
Mm.
uh, that gave room for me to explore things that can make me, be so active amongst
Mm.
organizations,
Mm.
community things, and just groups in small units.
Yeah.
So people knew I was outspoken, I could speak well, things like that. So in my fellowship those days while I was in Lagos State University, there was strike that period. So there was this meeting that,
Yeah.
look, let's do something while strike is going on. So they wanted to do a concert. And then I said,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, okay, you will be one of the MCs and all. So, and that was where I explored, just having to talk and people are laughing and things like
Mm.
that. So, as at that time, I didn't even know anything about comedy industry in Nigeria. I didn't even know who was a
Mm.
comedian because as at that time, all these were not that
Mm.
much that you would see on TV. Now,
Mm.
events were going on, things were happening, but like shows, comedy shows and concerts hasn't really picked.
Mm.
It was more of
Yes.
the
Mm.
musical concerts that they
Mm.
do on TV those days. And in fact, I remember I went for one dinner event, and the man holding the microphone was just cracking them up, cracking. I was like, what is this man? How did this man do this? This man is good. Is it like that? I didn't know years down the line that same man will end up being a mentor of mine. He will end up
Mm.
being a boss of mine.
Mm.
And it was just historically speaking because as at that time there was no connection. I didn't even know what there was, either there was comedy industry or there was anything called comedy or anything. It was fantastic. It was good.
Mm.
So that was like on my own part while I was in the school stage. I did it, and from there, do one event here, do one event here, do one event here, locally in school, till I
Yeah.
got to meet other people outside school. From then on till I got on radio with Tele Agadumo and Ayo Makinde on Eco FM. It was a Sunday program called Make It Happen, and all I was doing was just coming to tell jokes
Mm.
every Sunday. Tell jokes
Mm.
every Sunday. So I
Mm.
believe these were all processes and preparations
Mm.
for me to become the brand of who I am.
Mm.
And it was while I was there, I met another comedian, Benga Inka. He was doing his show. He came on our show to advertise his show, and he told me to come over. It was when I went to his show and I saw other comedians, Basketmouth,
Mm.
Tenju Babyface, Ali Baba. Oh, by the way, the man I was talking about at that
Yeah.
event was Ali Baba.
Yeah. That's what I said. Right.
So
Mm.
Basket was one of the first people that was like, "Look, guy, you funny. I'm going to take you to this place, take you that place,
Wow. Basket
things like
mouth.
that." Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Wow.
So, and then in my journey, I got to meet Ali Baba, and through some of my friends, OJ. He's in London now. He was in Unilag
Yeah.
then. He was one
Okay.
that introduced me to Basoj Taria Jr. And
Okay.
Basoj and Ali became a figure in my life that were
Mm.
the people who saw the raw talent, took me in and harnessed it to be who I am today. So I don't know what else you would love to. Yeah.
So that means Ali Baba is he's your mentor, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have any other mentors aside from Ali Baba?
Like I said, Basoj, Tara Jr.
Okay.
Those were the two people that, in the era of my comedy and master compare, they were the ones that definitely put me through and gave me harnessed the raw materials that I had.
Who really makes you who really makes you laugh?
Hmm. God makes me laugh.
How? How? Now let's talk about good. How?
There are times I'm walking on the road and he'll just put something in my heart and I'll just start laughing. Like from nowhere, nobody's talking to me. He'll just put the thought, the idea, or the scenario. I'll start laughing. It could even be in my shower as well, you know. And sometimes when he does some things in my life,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, Daddy, you again? You know. And then there are comedians that make me laugh. I respect and I honor every gift, every talent out there as a comedian. So I watch. I watch people in the international scene, the local scene in Nigeria. I mean, everybody. As long as you're a comedian and I click on the program to watch or you watch a clip on YouTube, I'm there to say, oh, okay, this is good, this makes sense. Sometimes I'm like, why did I think of this? And I laugh. My family as well make me laugh. I have my siblings who have the sense of humor as well.
Wow.
You know, my wife makes me laugh. My friends make me laugh. Situations around me make me laugh.
So how do you come up with content, with materials?
All these areas that I mentioned,
Yeah,
are the example
are the
of
comment.
sources.
Wow.
An example of sources, you know, where I get my materials. And I'm a comedian that works with spontaneity and ideology, in the sense that I can think of something now. That's a good idea, and develop it, and becomes a material. Sometimes it could be interactions with friends or they are laughing, but they don't know. Wow, I am seeing a material. Sometimes when I interact with my comedians, my friends, and they say something funny out of their experience or their gisting, I tell them straight. I say, man, that's not material for you. That's a material right there. You know, so.
So what's the most memorable moment in your career?
I don't know why. When people have asked me that question before, what's the most memorable, what's the most embarrassing? I have to start thinking.
So you share with us.
I've had memorable events. I've had memorable moments. You know, I can still remember as far back as when I was still young in the game, and I had an event. I went to Osu to minister at a church.
Okay.
In fact, we even got there late, around 11, after 11 thereabout.
Wow.
And I went on stage. They called me up. I went on stage. These are the days where they don't give you honorarium and things.
Wow.
I went on stage. I'll tell you why I said I've had memorable moments. I'll tell you. So I went on stage and I did my part, and I saw a standing ovation from students.
Whoa.
This place is big. It was well attended. That was the first time ever I got a standing ovation.
Whoa.
And I know my friends that will tell me, Jenny, you that I know, this is my best performance of you.
Wow.
So now look at this. I've had different performances, and different friends have said, this is your performance that I know is the best that I've seen so far. So that's why I say I've had memorable events. You understand? Memorable events, because, I mean, God has just honored me. I won't lie to you.
So have you ever cracked a joke and people didn't laugh? So how did you feel, and how was the experience?
It's normal. I don't need to feel bad. If I feel bad, it will tell on me. Rather, I learn from it. And why I don't even mostly feel bad is that's the same material that I've cracked somewhere else and people were on the floor. So one thing people don't understand about comedy, especially, not just music, comedy especially is different audience, different taste.
Mm.
And one of the
That's
lessons I
it.
learned is you have to study your audience to know how you deliver your material.
That's it.
Do you
Mm.
understand? Imagine, oh, you're in the streets, they're doing one street carnival and things like that, and you're talking about a particular joke, and you now say, oh, and the guy mess. They will
Mm.
laugh. But if you're in a dinner elite environment,
Mm.
if you're going to crack that same joke, you won't be saying, and the guy mess.
Mm.
So you have to be careful of how you deliver the materials. Some people might be feeling funny and irritated. I'm sorry if I use the word mess. I'm
Mm.
so sorry. But it's just an example of the kind
Mm.
of words that you have to be wise
Mm.
when you're delivering your material. So audiences matter. So
Mm.
guests and audience matter. So
Mm.
there are times I've cracked some jokes that people are laughing like a guy, and I've cracked it somewhere else, and yeah, and they can even giggle.
Now talking about stage. Now, what do you have to say about comedians who crack jokes about God in the church, about Christianity, about religion? Let me put it that way. Yeah, about religion. What do you have to say about that? Like on the stage, they are cracking jokes about a lot of things. Is it right for them to do it? Is it part of the job? Is it what they should do? Or
I believe God created laughter, and God loves to laugh. Um, like I said before, He makes me laugh.
mm,
Now, when you get on stage, do you understand?
yeah,
In a church, you should know how you crack your materials that will
mm,
edify the souls,
mm,
not just go there and talk anyhow. That's where the borderline is. It's a very good thing for people. I mean, there are pastors while preaching, they say things that people laugh now. Do you understand? So if you're cracking a joke, you must understand that it's a form of ministration to the people there. There are places you go to and you crack joke. It's a form of lecture, teaching, inspiration for people as well. So you must be careful of how you go about it. So I've explained the basic. To answer your question, what I feel about it is simple. If you have the opportunity to go and be a blessing to people in the church, do your best, give it your best, but be careful of how you speak.
mm,
You can't go there and talk anyhow. It's not right. It's not right. And like I said, audiences matter.
mm,
Audience matter. You know.
yeah.
So that's the best way I can answer it. I mean, there are people
Like,
who have been talking about it, things that they're not good. They shouldn't bring in the church. We live in a world that people are holier than Jesus. Or let me say they act like they're holier than Jesus. And we live in an age where they're ready to criticize, crucify. And you can't stop it. It's the world you live in. The
it's the
best
world
way
we
you
live in.
can go about it is to ask God for wisdom on the direction on how to operate and live above it. Because Jesus lived in it and he operated well. So learn from Jesus how to apply wisdom. That's all.
So, if you weren't a comedian, what job would you do?
Ah, sincerely, since when I was born, entertainment has been my blood. So anything relating to entertainment, yes, is what I'll do. I mean, I love to speak. I could be a public speaker. Some people say I'm a pastor. I've not been ordained. I don't know all those ones. If you open church, but I know I have a tendency to be able to speak, teach, and all. So, and it's still part of the flow or elements of being a comedian as well, because you
Yeah,
speak. You know,
yeah.
entertainment has been my blood. I love to package events. I love to be backstage doing things. You understand that people will enjoy. So I think there are other areas and options that I would have functioned well if I wasn't a comedian.
Okay. So, do you crack jokes in real life, or you're quite serious, like aside
Both ways.
off stage?
Both ways.
Hmm.
Because I'm a serious person. People don't know, but I'm a serious person.
Hmm.
I am a
Hmm.
serious person. And when I'm around my people, I mean, we create a very happy atmosphere. That's another
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
I like, I mean, I don't know how I can explain it, but I know I have a serious side. And that's the side that most people haven't really experienced or don't really know. But I do have a serious side.
Now, so what are some of the biggest mistakes new comedians make now?
Hmm. How will I put it? Majority of them are not ready to learn. Rather, they want to blow.
Mm. Bam.
That is one vital mistake. You must
Hmm.
be ready to learn.
To learn.
You
Hmm.
must be ready to be submissive. Because your time will come. There has to be a process. Because it's
Hmm.
a process that will help you, last long, live long. And when you're able to learn from people who are there before you, submit, you have opportunity to be exposed through their own network as well.
Hmm.
And then you crack materials that are not yours, and you take the glory for it.
Hmm.
It even happens within the established comedians. Not even talk of young comedians. But if it's something they have seen and they feel is okay, they should stop it and go and learn the better way. You know,
Hmm.
they should take their craft very serious.
Hmm.
Is I mean, they should. The one mistake they make is they just feel, I funny now, opportunity, let me to blow. I have money and let people praise me and know me. But have they thought of what will keep them going for a lifetime? It's a food for thought.
So, does it make if I'm funny and I make people laugh? Does it make me comedian?
No. There's a lot that comes as a complete package to be a comedian. There are people out there who have good sense of humor. Now, they could be a comedian if they're interested in trying to be a comedian. But for the fact that you make people laugh doesn't mean that you're a comedian. To be a comedian, you have to be harnessed. You have to be properly structured. To know the ethics of holding the mic on stage, to know what it means to say things that will make people laugh, how to say it, when to say it, words to use. Those are part of the things that make you a comedian. Because just being with your people and laughing is different from facing people on stage.
It's different. It's different.
That's the difference between just being a funny guy around and being a comedian. I hope my answers are not too short for you, because sometimes the way you just quiet and
I'm just digesting it. I'm digesting the answer. Now, so what's your favorite sport?
oh, I actually love to play soccer.
Okay.
I mean, I do play table tennis,
Okay.
volleyball. I'm trying small, long tennis, but soccer has been one of my favorite games from childhood.
Okay. Okay. So, casual, native, or corporate? Which one do you prefer?
Well, I love to be casual,
Okay.
but the beauty is I can be casual in native and I'll be casual in corporate. So, but I just love to be casual. Do you understand? Because I'm just like an everyday guy.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
like
love
an
your
everyday
outfit.
guy.
Always love your outfit. I love it. I'm like, woo! And I love that comedy about one pack, 6 pack thing. I love. And that's
Don't
true.
mind me,
That's
Jerry. I'm
true.
a naughty boy.
That's true. Ladies like 6 pack. Me, I have 1 pack here. Oh, Jesus.
Now you understand.
Now, what do you think the society thinks about professional comedians? Professional comedy as a profession. Yeah. What do you think the society thinks about comedy as a profession?
I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't be able to answer that. If I'm going to answer that, I'll just try and be general or explore because I'm
Yeah.
not in their thoughts.
Mm.
I don't know what I don't know what they're thinking. Some might see it as a joke. Some might see it as an opportunity of me too. I'm funny. Let me go and try it. Some might see it in different. Some might feel insulted by the way one comedian speaks. So some might be irritated with anything comedy and all. So I'm not in their hearts, you know. And these are people with different tastes, from different backgrounds, different language, different orientation. So I won't be able to tell exactly how the world at large will think about comedy as a profession. But a lot of people have accepted it. They know people who are established comedians, feed their family from it. They treat it in a corporate way. Some have offices. You book appointments to see them. So it's like a proper profession.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This your thinking and yeah.
I'm thinking deep, deep information. Now, what's your favorite food? Your
My
favorite food?
favorite food
Yes.
is still the normal rice now.
Okay, white rice, jollof, Ghana jollof or
White
Nigeria
rice
jollof?
and stew, jollof
Okay,
rice,
Ghana jollof. Is it
coconut rice,
Ghana jollof or Nigerian jollof? Which
Nigerian
one?
jollof.
Okay, okay.
Nigerian jollof. Funny enough, I just handled a project of an artist who shot a video for a song called Nigerian jollof. The video we have soon.
Wow, we can't wait. We
Yeah,
can't wait.
last week, we just shot the video last week.
Wow, we can't
I
wait.
handled
Can't
the
wait.
project.
What do you want to be? What do you want to be remembered for?
Ha! I mean, generally, I can say great things, but I want to be remembered as a symbol of inspiration to so many people. A symbol of blessing, a symbol of inspiration. People can look up to, people can speak of, and say, no, yeah, this is a man I respect, a great man. He did this, he did that. He's a great comedian. He's a great musical artist. He's fantastic in all that he does. He was excellent. He did this, he did that. So something for you to be an inspiration, a role model to people, and let my name be in the sands of time. Be remembered for great things.
Okay, so our next segment, we have the next segment is called "Inspire Us with the Word." I'll give you a word. You will inspire us with that word. Okay, are we ready, sir? Yes. Then after that, we're going to videos. Then after that, we should round up the show. So, are we ready? Inspire us with the word. Laughter.
Laughter is medicine to the flesh, according to how Bible explains it. Laughter is medicinal. When you laugh, there are hormones that are released, which are called endorphins, to help, regulate better body temperature and also to help fight some things in the body. Laughter is good. You have better use of muscles, the number of muscles when you laugh than when you're angry. When you're angry, you use more muscles. But with laughter, and laughter makes you feel good.
Yes.
Laughter
is
makes you
good.
feel good. So why not laugh? God created laughter. It's part of the elements of nature. It's part of the elements of the human nature as well. So laugh. If you can cry, then you can laugh. If you can smile, then you can laugh.
Drums roll. I love that. I love that. Now to the next one. Inspire us with the word hope.
In life, the challenges are there. But the act of believing that all will be well is hope.
Right.
So as long as there is life, there is hope as well. Because if a life has ended, there won't be opportunity to believe that it will happen. So for the fact that you have a life to live is a sign that there is hope for a better tomorrow for you. Now, it's being said generally. Most times when people say all these kind of things, you are not there where people are feeling their pain. You can never feel anybody's pain. You
No.
can only encourage, you can only speak to them, you can only help them in the process. Do you understand? And that is part of the elements of hope. It's a sign that, okay, there are people who could understand you, there are people who can be there for you, there are people who have been there before, and with their experience, they can assure you that definitely is going to go better for you. So hope is a vital thing that is needed in every human life.
Hope, 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 hope.
Hope
There's
of
life, there's
tomorrow,
hope.
hope is life. Yeah.
All right, so our next segment on the show. We actually this question. You have three lifelines. You can call a friend. You have 50-50, or you can ask your neighbor.
But my question is, am I going to be a millionaire after this?
Definitely. You're already a millionaire. The question is, Mr. Blue lives in the blue house, Mr. Pink lives in the pink house, and Mr. Brown lives in the brown house. Who lives in the white house? Options. You have options. You have three options. You want options, or you want to just answer? You want to give us the answer direct?
The president lives in the White House.
Is that a final answer, sir? A, Mr. White. B, Mr. President. C, Mr. World.
Mr. President, that's my final answer.
Drums roll.
You see, funny enough, before you brought out the options, I said it.
You said it. Wow. You should become the next American president. I will vote for you. My vote is there.
I don't have plans. It's a whole lot to be a president. It's a heavy package.
But you have the grace. God has given you the grace, the anointing, the
Okay,
strength.
no problem.
Yes.
That's why you are seated there. You're not your president. Should be there.
I'm following you, sir. I'm after you now.
Okay.
You must go. When you go, I'm following you behind. I'm praying for you. All right, the next question is there's a greenhouse. Inside the greenhouse, there's a white house. Inside the white house, there's a red house. And inside the red house, there are lots of babies. What is it? You want options, sir?
Please.
Okay. Options: A, red house. B, a watermelon. C, none of them.
A watermelon.
Is that a final answer?
Yes.
Or you want to call a friend? Or you want 50-50?
It's watermelon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Final question for today. We have, you answer me, but I never ask you a question. What am I? Options: A, an echo. B, music. C, a telephone.
An echo.
Is that a final answer, sir?
Yes.
Or you want 50-50?
An echo.
Or you want 50-50, sir?
An echo.
Are you sure? I want to give you the answer. I want to give you the
An echo. Echo.
No. The answer is a telephone. Hey, I got that. A telephone. You answer. You answer me, but I never asked you a question. Hello. You answer the phone,
True.
but I never asked you the question.
That's
so
right. That's
yeah.
right.
Thank you so much, sir, for being on our show, Mr. Oluwatosin Jedi Ayo. I want to say thank you so much for being on our show. Before we go, we have a special gift for you on our show. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy this from us to you. Yes, we say a big thank you thank you for being an inspiration to so many people. We say we love you. Thank you for blessing and inspiring a lot of us. We so much appreciate and celebrate you.
Oh,
sir.
wow.
Special gift from us to you. Golden award goes to you. Drum roll.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Am I going to have this so I can put it in the plate? Like frame it?
Yes. I'll send it to you. We'll send it to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Right after the show, we'll send it to you. Yes. Thank you so much for being on our show today, and hope we can still call you again for our show before the end of the year.
Oh yes.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Have a good one. Thank you.
And you too. Have a lovely day. Enjoy your day and your weekend also. All right. Bye. All right. That was our special guest, Mr. Oluwatosin Jedi Ayo, on your number one inspirational TV show. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Next week, by God's grace, we have another special guest for you. Just sit back, relax. Our website is coming up very soon. We're working on our website, so you have to see our website. We have a lot of things coming up. Our website, our T-shirt, doing a song with. Oh gosh, I don't want to say a lot, right? I'm just keeping it a lot. We have a lot of things coming up for you, and which you can be part of, and you can also be part of the show. We're doing giveaways soon on the show, on your number one inspirational TV show, numero uno show. Next week we have a lot of guests. We might be bringing. Let me just keep that, and just watch out. Check our Facebook page. That's at the Havilah Show on Facebook and at the Havilah Show on YouTube for our next guest on the show. Thank you so much for joining us on your number one inspirational TV show, your number one show, numero uno show. I want to say and also to people who called us last week to pray for us. I want to say big thank you for your calls, for your prayers, for your support, for companies who are actually coming in to support, to also advertise the product. I want to say thank you for coming, and very soon start running the adverts on the show. I want to say big thank you to everyone who is supporting and praying for us here on the show. Once again, I want to say big thank you. By God's grace, next week Saturday we'll be here again to celebrate and inspire you. God bless you. Bye. Thank you. Drums roll to you, everybody.
The Havilah Show. We inspire you.
Hello viewers.
Hello fans.
Don't miss your No One inspirational TV show.
The Havilah Show,
This week the Havilah Show.
where we bring to you great achievers.
To inspire you,
The Havilah Show, a place to inspire you,
educate you,
entertain you.
report from our correspondent. If I can achieve it, you also can achieve it.
So join us this Saturday.
On Facebook and on YouTube.
The Havilah Show.
The Havilah Show.
We inspire you.
We inspire you.
The Havilah Show. We inspire you.